Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. We're going to be starting a new character. Alright, so a fighter, their gear requires about 600 gold, which you do not start with. We're ultimately going to be a fighter. That's what we're picking. So I think what I'm going to do is start as a lord, and then we're going to switch and replace with a fighter. We're going to lose a shield, but that's okay. We're going to dual wield. So this character doesn't matter at all. We just need to get their equipment. And we won't take the fighter's equipment. But yeah, what we're going to do here is just grind until our weapon skills are super high, until we have enough experience to just jump to level 15 or so outside on Arnica Road, so that we can take on anything we run into. Fighter. Hey, Jimmy, Soda, and Zomble, welcome in. How are you guys doing? No, we're not doing a lord. We're doing a fighter. The bar lord got killed by 3 roaches, I believe. Kept getting nauseated, couldn't do enough damage, and they wore us down. So what I'm going to do is do a straight fighter. We're going to make him just a brute that, well, female, that just destroys everything. And that's what we're doing. And we're going to train them really hard. Okay, so we still need throwing. We're going to do sword. I'm going to do some dagger too, since we're going to be dual wielding here. Let's put some like this. Artifacts will go up just IDing items. Yet again, Fig. Zomble says lower bar raised the bar as best as she could. That's right. It's always the roaches. Yeah, it was in Trenton. We made it to Trenton. And we got killed there by vile roaches, I think. Hey, Sastan, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, they nauseated us and made us lose like 7 turns. So we just couldn't do any damage.
No one slips anything past me.
There we go. We'll use that ornery character. I think I'll probably get to level 2, and we'll stay at level 2 for ages. Alright, let's see what we get here. Ah, spear! That's actually not bad for this character. That'll give us extended range. Okay, skull cap we don't need. This is probably heavy stamina. Okay, let's go kill the slimes first. And then we'll come back out and do some artifact training.
I think this is a good time for someone strong and brave to lead the group.
Hey, Vexoid, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yes, the Lord got killed by vile roaches. They nauseated her, and then she lost about 7 turns. And we used granite potions. We used like 3 or 4 granite potions, and they still, the 3 of them killed us. It was in Trenton. And when you go down that ladder, you can't get back. You can't go up the ladder in combat. So we just couldn't do enough damage being nauseated, and you gag and lose your turn. And then when you don't gag and lose your turn, it's -5 to hit them, and they get +5 to hit you. So nausea, it's a really bad condition.
Everyone, look here. Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
But that's okay. This character is going to be way better. I tried having the bard. It really didn't help us that much, honestly. But we're doing the run without stealth. That's why I'm doing this. We will beat this without stealth. Because that's the only successful run I've had so far with a solo expert Iron Man. Was a samurai with stealth.
They were no match for us. What's that? Over there.
Okay, that worked well. Let's get some artifact training in here.
Everyone, look here.
So this character is going to stay a fighter the whole game. We are not switching them to anything. But we're going to level her up super high with super strong skills. And we'll worry about magic resistance later. We can get a cloak of many colors. We can get one ring pro magic. We can have some chamois pants. Can give you plus 20 air and water resistance. There's also a shield you can get later, which can give you good water and fire resistance. So that's the plan. It will kind of suck not having a teleport ability, but that's okay. I've beaten it before without teleports. Hey, Bo, welcome in. How are you doing? It's going well here.
Everyone, look here.
Oh, there's a bat right there.
They were no match for us.
There's a level up. I'll have to decide. I don't think I want to play it quite yet. I need a little bit more skill, otherwise we're gonna start fighting swarming roaches. We'll make it to the jail cell. Well, let's see, 30 senses, we won't be able to find anything on the ground. So we're not gonna find the ring of protection, but that doesn't really help much at all anyway. I'm gonna see if I can kill this slime right off the bat. If we get a couple lucky shots, we can. Otherwise, we'll just run. Well, you're doing well, Bo.
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here.
No RNG on our side. Hey, look at that, dagger 2. Alright, where's the slime? There it is. Okay. We get a real sneak attack on it this time. 6 damage. 13! Okay, we'll run. We'll get him eventually. It's just gotta wait for RNG to be on our side. I don't think we'll get a free shot this time.
Too far. Too far. Too far.
And we're nauseated. Oh, that's so good. But the nausea will end up losing, so we need to run. Dual weapon 6.
That's a relief. What's that? Over there.
Alright, let's see. He's gonna be around here somewhere. They keep coming closer and closer when you do this. Let's see. There, yep, there he is. Okay.
Too far.
Nausea. -5 to hit. We had +3 to hit. Now we have -2. Really hurts you. This time, hopefully, next time we come in here, he'll be in a position where we can get a surprise attack on him.
What's that? Over there. That's a relief.
Oh, bats. Okay. Let's do this. Oh,
Look here.
scammed. We'll still get the first attack here. Oh no, we're not gonna allow that.
What's that? Over there. What's that? Over there. match for us.
Sword 13. I think those bats are still here. Yep.
Sorry, I just remembered. Damn.
2 at a time. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, you scammer.
What's that? Over there.
Hey, Darks of My Shadow, welcome in. How are you doing?
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go. They were no match for us.
You doing good? Glad to hear that. What's the best way to purchase the gold box games? I prefer GOG. They have a DOS version, like the offline installers you can use. But I know some people prefer Steam. No, either one of those two will work.
Too far. Sorry, I just remembered.
So GOG.com, good old games if you have no preference.
That's a relief.
Alright, is he here? There he is.
Everyone, look here.
See if we can get a sneak attack.
Too far. Too far.
Oh, we lost our turn. At least we didn't get nauseated this time. 13 damage. He usually has 30-ish hit points. We'll do one more. Nope. Time to run.
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here.
Hey, DC, welcome in. How are you doing? I don't know if you tried to post a link. That's not going to work. Super worky lurky, so you're muted. Gotcha.
That's a relief.
Yeah, he was answering to go to GOG.com probably. One of these days, we're going to get some lucky blows on this thing.
Too far. Sorry, I just...
Not when it nauseates us. That's for certain.
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here. That's a relief.
Okay, hopefully he's right by the door now. So we can get some good surprise attacks. Very critical in this game. Doing Iron Man runs. Yeah.
Too far.
Miss. Done 14 damage.
Hey, I'm getting.
Nope. Oh, we are getting training at least, even though we're failing. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. 20 damage. Then we got nauseated. Hey, Jafarin, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, we can do one more hit. It's a backward scam.
Everyone, look here.
Is that like the backwards man? Tom Green's backwards man? You're doing well. Right here, Jafarin.
Ah, that's a relief. Sorry.
Nice. Ooh, it actually missed us for once. We've missed it 4 times. All right. There we go.
They were no match.
And potions. Bonus. We got a bonus. All right, so where are we at? We've got 4,600 experience, so we could actually level up twice. I need to train my artifacts. 7 close combat, 8 dual weapons, sword 14, dagger 3. The crabs fleed. I'll go fight those later. Let's go get some training in the jail cell. You can go get the Book of Fire or Light up here. Sell that. The rest of the stuff, we're not going to be able to see those 2 hidden items there because our sense is only 30. Can't get these arrows, though. These will give us a lot of training. So we had 3 artifacts. We'll see what we end up with. Our intelligence is pretty pathetic, so it'll train slowly. She can't have it all. It's not allowed in the game.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
So we went from 3 artifacts. I'm going to guess to 7. Let's see what we end up with. 6. It's close. Okay. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, we got some bats. Hey, Tim, welcome in. How are you doing? Glad you're pretty good, Tim. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's Monday, but you're doing good? Great. That's all we can ask for. I'm going to avoid using the healing potion here. Start of the week. The old grind starts again, doesn't it?
They were no match for us.
The grind begins again. The real life grind and the wizardry grind, right? Okay, let me think for a minute here. Just gonna go this direction first. Oh, okay. I do want to fight these. I think I'll back up to here in case I need to make a quick retreat. Both grinds, but Wizardry 8 grind is a lot more fun. Yes. It just doesn't earn you the money that we need, right? But definitely more fun. And you don't get killed in real life if you fail the grind. You saw the older review of Bard's Tale 2. Great review. Thanks, Tim. I'm glad you liked it. Bard's Tale 2. Oh, yes. That was on the original game, not the remasters. 11 years old, yeah. I have a review on there from 2009, I believe. It's either 2007, 8, or 9, somewhere in that range. I feel like my first review might have been War in Middle Earth, maybe. It's so old. Tim's on a 3-stream watch streak. Nice. Yeah, that was really old school. Crazy how fast time goes by. Oh, there's the 2 bats we were fighting. Let me see if I can lead them down here. I don't really want to fight both those at the same time. Perfect. Time seems to go by too fast, Tim says.
They
Yes.
were no match for us.
That's why we need to take advantage of every day and not waste the time. Either do something enjoyable, do something productive, do something to improve, just something. Even if you're just having fun or relaxing, enjoy every minute if we can. Now, I'm not lecturing people, I'm just saying. It's just how I see it. If you have the opportunity, of course. Just not everybody's in that boat, that's for sure. Alright, so let's try this again. Yeah. Joy in life. It's here for. Alright, so the question is, yeah, let's get the chest open first, just in case there's something that can actually help us. And then we'll try to kill this guy. Ah, buckler shields. And mail mittens. Those are helpful. The healing potions, too. I think I'm going to stick with dual wielding for now. But it's nice to have one of these to train on later. So we didn't get absolute garbage for once.
Look here.
Alright, we'll try to take this guy on. Doesn't look like RNG is going to be on our side right now.
Over here.
So we'll have to come back. Hide behind the rock again. It's like our turtle shell. Okay, noxious slime. Where did you run to? You didn't run very far. What? Did you go all the way back to your home? You sure did. I wonder if I can make it over there to do a sneak attack on him. I think I could. Oh, look at that. There's a sneaky slime right here. I tell you, this game sets you up to get sandwiched every moment it can try. Alright, we're not doing that then. A slime sandwich. Nobody likes that. Come around from the backside. Oh,
Over there.
another slime. It's a sandwich scam. It is, Tim. Not the kind of sandwich we want. We don't want a relish sandwich.
No match for us.
It looks like relish slimes. Grab these while we're here. Or I guess it could be lime jello.
Enough already. Won't someone
And
help me
bats. Slime and bats. Okay. We can do one fight like this. Or one round, I should say. If we get lucky with the hits, we'll stay here. That was the one that was trying to sandwich us. 16 hit points. No, we're done with that. Trying to avoid using healing potions. Okay, he did not reach us, so we're gonna kill him. Unless the bat comes all the way up. Which it didn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust this bat. It's faster than us, so it's delaying its movement. The problem here is if I move, he's gonna hit me from behind. So I'm just gonna attack. We'll use a healing potion. Okay, now, where's that out? Can't go.
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here.
Some stamina. Now we should be okay. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. See if we can make it to the jail cell. We can get some training off these darts. Gonna do this yet? Yes. Yes. Okay. Can't really see anything hidden with 30 senses. More darts. Eight artifacts, okay. 18 is the highest you can get by doing low-level things like that. And then it quits training. And then you have to find better items. At least we can see the leather boots. Because you get hit in the feet a lot by slime. Bats hit your head a lot. Head and hands. So we got These were a good find. And the Lord starts with a steel helm, so that should help a little bit against them. Alright, we're in a good spot. Now we just do the boring old grind. And we're going to keep doing this. We can go up one level and we won't face paralyzing enemies. We can face languid slimes, which can shoot us in the cell and put us to sleep. But with the amount of hit points the fighter has, that should not be a death blow of any kind. Especially level 2. So I'll probably level to 2. It'll also give us more experience. Oh, rats. Okay. Yeah, rats are kind of a pain to fight.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have
They
to
do
go.
double damage, which is annoying. Sometimes. It's very inconsistent. We do have a spear, so we can hit some of them. I want to be training the other weaponry, but I'll take this for now. Since rats can just do so much damage. And close combat will overlap for any weapon we use, so... Oh, he ran. Come back. Just gotta keep him out of short range. What's our attributes? Yeah, see, I definitely want to apply a level up because getting 80 strength and 80 and 70 dex will give us an extra +2 to hit.
Damn.
And we'll get more experience from the things we kill too that way.
They were no match for us.
All right. How many hit points? 35. Wow, that's ridiculous. A level 2 character with 35 hit points. Okay. Let's do dual weapons, close combat. Artifacts. Okay, we're not going to play that level. We just went from 23 hit points to 35 with one level. That's ridiculous. We can definitely fight some of these in close combat for a short period of time. Yeah, +7 to hit now with that rapier. We don't want a whole bunch in short range. Let's see, we got one. Okay, only one in short range, that's fine. Look at that, 9 damage. Just a bit. There's a rat right there next to the door. Blocking. Yeah, I can't hit anything. Okay, he's short. Extended. Extended. Okay, let's see if we can kill this one. Blocked again. That should hopefully give us a little training.
They were no match for us.
Dual weapons 12, okay. Roaches.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
All extended, okay. That works.
They were no match for us.
Whole arm close combat. Mythology of 1. Oh, that's so bad. Those are roaches.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Gosh, I don't know if those can reach. I think this one might be able to, but I don't think those other two can. Two left.
They were no match.
Alarm and dagger.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Hey, Zesty Piggy, welcome in. How are you doing? Prison cell grinding hype, yeah. We will be here for quite a while. Hey, Igloo, welcome in. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here.
Yeah, you are. You're losing to a roach. Let's go over here and rest. Single roach is owning you.
They were no match for us.
She's bragging about it. Meanwhile, she's getting owned by a roach. Glad you're doing well, Zesty. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Yes, what we're going to do is, because we keep getting killed by enemies and we can't put enough damage in on them, we're going to train this fighter up to have ridiculous fighting skills with a ton of waiting pending level ups, so that when we go out to Arnica Road, we just apply a whole bunch of level ups. And then we have very, very low risk of getting paralyzed. And we can just fight whatever.
Hey, I'm getting all beat up over here.
Well, get better. Get good. Hey, Covania, welcome in. How are you doing? Introversion saga continues. Yep. They're introverted.
I'm ready.
Let's see if RNG's on our side this time. All it takes, there we go, is that one
They were
hit.
no match for us.
You finally did it. You got a new dark roast coffee. That's pretty good stuff, Igloo. Dark Savant says that is one mean roach. It is.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
I don't know what I dislike more in this game, roaches or bats. They're both super annoying. Probably roaches, because they surround you. Alright, how many we got in close range? 2? No. Okay, now we're good. We're not gonna get scammed by some bats. This is a no scam zone.
They were no match for us.
Dagger 6, close combat 15.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
The nice thing about dual wielding is you don't lose an attack when you do run. Like, you still get to use both
They
weapons.
were no match for us.
If you have multiple attacks, right here, number of attacks, 2, you will lose one of those attacks if you're using a single weapon and you do a move command. So that's one advantage of dual wielding. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Glad you're doing well. Zesty says, what are you planning to level close combat before going to Arnica Road? We're going to get this character to the point where we have like over 500,000 experience earned. And that's our number one priority. By that time, I'm thinking close combat should be up hopefully around over 70. We want sword and polearm to be up at least in the 70s, maybe higher. But the experience, we are going to wait until we have so many level ups to apply. So this is going to be very, very time consuming, but that's the only way we're going to make this kind of run happen without stealth. This is a no stealth run, which makes it much, much harder. It's got to stay a fighter the whole game, never switching. It's just going to be a brute force hacking machine. We'll have Power Strike when we go out toward Arnica and Arnica Road. We'll probably have either Reflection skill or Iron Will if I do Vitality. Vitality's pretty high already. It's 86. Maybe even have all 3 of those. That's the only way we're going to make a run without stealth successful. Covania says it should be illegal to hide these guns, flexes titanium 96mm arm cannons.
Too far.
Polearm swinging. Tim says no stealth seems to equal extremely hard. Yes, it is. Like when you have it on expert mode, that's with one character, that's ridiculous enough. But when you don't have stealth, you're talking like, it's not impossible, but you're talking close to impossible. But we will eventually succeed. Every time I learn more. Okay, we'll back up. It's me healing in. Tim says that's levels and levels beyond solo expert mode. It is. It's ridiculous. But hey, it's entertaining, right? At least I hope you guys are being entertained. Because you never know when you sign on if you're going to see that I died or
No
not.
match for us.
It's highly likely that when you come on, I'll be dead. But this fighter, I'm going to really, really grind it. I probably should call him Grinder.
They were no match for us.
Nice. Tim says, you can do it. We're all cheering. Thanks. Thanks, Tim. Mrs. Fox says, Wizardry, definitely not a run and guns blazing game. Oh, no, definitely not. You're enjoying it? Glad to hear it. Mrs. Fox says, D Forte out of context. When you tune in, it's highly likely that I will be dead. Yeah. Yeah, let's not take that out of context. That's not good. We could go get the sling and kill King Crab. That'll break up the monotony a little bit. While we wait for more things to spawn. Alright, put on our poser cap. Act like we're a thief.
Locked up. What's that? Over there. Thanks a lot.
Get a much more artifact training here.
Thanks a lot.
That really seems like sarcasm when she says it. Thanks a lot. You gave me one arrow. No, that's not the key.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, she's definitely being sarcastic. Thanks a lot. You gave me one arrow. I don't know what the deal is here. I must be hitting the tilde key. I think it's not keeping up with me. Either my... Yeah, it's not keeping up with me because I know for sure I hit escaped. I looked at it. It's either my mouse is double clicking or the keyboard's not keeping up. Did it again. I think it's my mouse. Does a weird double click thing. Come on. Did it again. Definitely got to replace it. Every time. It's taking too much abuse. It's like when you are a bard and you abuse the musical instrument. D Forte abuses the keyboard. Okay. Can we do that? No. 14 artifacts. It's not bad. Okay. I am going to open this. You can hear the eye roll of the sarcasm. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Cesty says, think of all the Hagardi children who don't even have one arrow. Yeah. Exactly. Let's go get a bunch of bullet stones. It's making training a lot more painful though when it keeps exiting.
Over there.
Yeah, it's definitely the mouse. What brand is this? A B100. Doesn't show the brand. It's probably due for replacement. It knows it's going to be replaced, and all of a sudden it starts to work normally. The only thing I did was I did turn it upside down. Okay, where are we at? 15 artifacts. And we got one more here. Just take one from your knee, Mr. Spock. Oh, an arrow. Tim says, that's too bad. If mice that had double clicks also. Oh, you've had mice that they double clicks. Yeah, that's annoying. Usually they last me like 6 months or so.
Thanks a
It
lot.
definitely has been over 6 months. This one. Turn it upside down seemed to have helped at least. 17 artifacts. Were almost to the limit for those types of items. Okay, let's go get the resurrection powder. Visit burrs. Gotta wait for these fish. There they are.
Everyone, look here.
All right, how many are we gonna get? One. Oh, we got scammed. We all left click a lot, yeah, for sure. Too bad there's not a way to tell for Windows to record where all the clicks came from. Kind of like in RPGs where you could see number of kills. You could have number of clicks. Wizardry 8 for D Forte is 90%. 90% of clicks come from Wizardry 8.
I wonder what this contraption is. What's that? Over there.
All right, we got one more set of bullet stones here. Let's see if it'll get us to 18.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Hit 18 yet? Nope. Because we can quit training once we get to 18. It won't do us any good. There we go. 18. Okay, we should be ID to this now. And anything else? No. That'd be a good stat. Click stat. I'm gonna go ahead.
Was that you? Come back in.
Open his
See
chest.
you around.
See you around, loser. That's what she'd say. She seems very sarcastic.
Got a trap.
See you around, loser.
Oh, I've caught. Ah, that's a relief. Oh, I'm feeling.
Okay. Gosh, I guess I could keep one short bow.
Ah, that's a relief.
Got some new stuff.
Don't need this. What do we have right now? Quilt tunic. I guess I'll hold on to those. We can train our throwing. The feather darts. Keep one shield. Okay. See if he has anything we want. Tim says the no stealth made her sassy. Yeah, she's kind of like a Kender. She likes to taunt people. This Fox is that one character that hates being in the game they were designed for. Yeah. Now I'm actually going to get a dagger over the main gauche because it's so much lighter. It only weighs 1 versus this weighing 2. This weighs double and only does an extra half point of damage on average. So that's a no-brainer. Sell main gauche. And short sword's nice and light. It only weighs 2.5 versus the rapier weighing 4. This actually even does more damage than the rapier on average, but it doesn't have the +2 to hit. So I think I'm going to buy this. I'd rather not have to worry about stamina as much. Okay, what else we got? Get some more of these for our killing of king crab. Stink bombs for later. many potions do I have? Not many. Yeah, let's get some. We actually have a great enough hit point pool where we can take advantage of moderate heals. So we'll buy 5 of those. That should be good.
Come back and see me.
See you around.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I just remembered. I have to go.
Getting scammed by roaches. Come on, Burrs. It's me and you. Let's do this. Oh, I ran right by him.
Damn. They were no match for us.
Experience wise, what are we at? 15, almost 16,000. We really haven't done much grinding. Alright. We'll go back downstairs and we'll pull King Crab to the cell and blast him with a bunch of bullet stones. I really wish this cleaver could be an offhand weapon, because it would make a really nice offhand weapon for primary. I think you do start with 8 axe as a fighter. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll open the tombs. I'd say tombs, coffins. See if we get lucky with anything cool.
I think this is a good time for someone.
That's not cool. That's really not cool. That's not cool. We already have mail mittens. That's not cool either. Okay. Not good.
What's that? Over there.
That's Gregor. And you better not disturb him, because he will kill you. She. It's female. Igloo says, I still think it's cool fairies get their own sprite stagger. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to find one. I feel like every time I play when I'm not a fairy, I get one, and then if I play when I'm a fairy, I never get one. All right, we're gonna draw him out.
What's that? Over there.
King Crab, and he will kill you unless we lure him and buffet him with a bunch of sling stones. Come on, King Crab. We're over here. Quit being creepy. Come on. It's like a carrot attached to the end of a string for a donkey. Come on, we're over here. Right in here, in here. Aha! Let's see here. Zesty says, I played a solo fairy ninja with the intent of using the Cana Corpus, and that was one time it didn't drop for me. Oh gosh. That's bad luck. It has a good drop chance. It's like 70 or 80%, I think. Yeah, Wizardry 6 was actually better. It didn't have the Cana Corpus, but it had a rod of sprites you could find, which can petrify enemies. And it can be an offhand weapon. It's actually really good. And many classes besides Ninja could use it. You just had to be a fairy. But you can't really get that anymore. I think you can get it as a very rare drop. Maybe even in Wizardry 8, but I'm not 100% sure that. And for sure they don't have Petrify in Wizardry. They replaced it with Hex. So I don't know if it does a Hex or not. Nigu says, I like the bald fairy portrait. He looks evil. Haha. 16 stones left. Do we have any arrows? Okay, we have some arrows. In case we run out of these. Nope, we killed them in time.
They were no match for us.
Throwing 14. I think it was like 5 maybe? so that was good training. Alright, so that was good. Got king crab out of the way. There we go, we got something.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Alright, what range are you in, buddy? Short. Let's back up a little bit. One at a time's okay. Any more than that, no. He's still extended.
They were no match for us.
Close combat 16. GG on the roaches.
I'm ready. Let's fight. They were no match for us.
Full arm 7.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
These we can take on 2 at a time.
They were no match for us.
It's a bit silly to me that slimes are easier to kill than rats or bats especially. Slime without magic would probably be really hard to kill.
I'm ready. Let's
Bats. Definitely don't want to fight these two at a time. Igloo says there's those flesh-eating slimes. Those are a pain. Yeah. They spit rotted flesh at you. And then there's oh, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Quagmire Tig?
no match for us.
Quagmoth Tig. It's a unique enemy on Arnica, not Arnica, in Ascension Peak. Cragmoth Tig. Which I always wanted to know what the heck they were coming up with that name for. It's got to mean something. Either an inside joke or something. Yeah, the roaches are yucky. There's a lot of bad enemies in this game. Emerald slimes are bad too because they can paralyze you. Anytime I see those, I'm like, oh boy. Let's not fight those. Unless you have a full party.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
None of them are within range, really?
They were no match for us.
Nice. Dual wielding fighters being able to berserk with both weapons and get multiple attacks and swings is going to be epic. And we'll just wait until we can get that. Even with weak weapons, fighters with high strength berserking can do crazy damage. She's doing it. She is. Fig.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Igloo says, I still like the ninja and monk weapons. They seem better anyway. $32 damage
The best stuff.
with the spear. Yeah, we got max damage there. You can get 16 due to her strength. And then it doubled from Berserk. That's crazy. That was minimum damage. In fact, wait a minute. How did we only do 2? Okay, that was a scam. That was a complete scam. We do 2 damage. Berserk doubles it. 2's the minimum you can get against a roach. Well, I mean, 2's the minimum you could get with a spear. We just did 2 damage when we berserked. Goes berserk, hits for 2 damage. Yeah, complete scam. These do not have damage reduction, by the way. That'd be the only way that could happen. Let's get some stamina back here. Yeah, the game scammed us, Tim. I've seen it do weird things like that occasionally. It's very, very rare. But we're getting scammed one way or another. Either this is lying to us. Here, let me switch back to the spear. Either this is lying to us, and it's really a 1 and not a 2. Or that one hit, for some reason, had a subtraction, which is a scam. So, no matter how you look at it, we got scammed. Hey, Jixer, welcome in. How are you doing? Quadruple scam it was. We caught him red-handed, though. There's no explanation for that.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Alright, let's see which ones. So 2 of them can hit us right now. We can take 1 round of that. Oh, is that extended? It's extended range. Wow. It looks so close. Alright. They got too close. We can't even reach them now. Hit scam. Covania says the game senses the stream. Yeah. It's autonomous.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
It's tied into the grid. Speaking of which, have any of you guys seen the new Tron movie, Eros? Jixer lives, he does. Jixer hasn't seen it, Covania hasn't seen it. Oh, Covania's never seen any of them, okay. Jixer says, I love Tron Legacy. Yeah, I love Tron. I love the original. I've seen that movie probably 50 times. And I like the Legacy.
They were no match for us.
For me, I really liked Ares too. It was a little more action oriented than normal, but they did a great job tying in the main story and everything. They didn't butcher it, which is great. So it was cool. I was actually
No match for us.
surprised how good it was because I was afraid, you know, it being the third one, I'm like, oh, is this gonna be bad? No, they did a good job. Oh, you just watched it last night, Mr. Spock? You think Ares was okay? Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. You love the original two, Jixer? Yeah, the original to me is the best just because of the time it happened. And they did such a good job. I mean, the acting was great, but the directing was great. And such a good job with fitting it in with the early 80s and the technology that was available then. Jixer says, D Forte, you remind me of Kevin Flynn. Wow, cool. That's a compliment. Thank you. I'll take that compliment any day. Covania says, I have to see that and Top Gun, two classics I haven't watched. You mean you haven't watched the original Top Gun or the Maverick one, Covania?
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Any of them? Gotcha. Meshbox says, people make fun of the special effects of the first one, but I love them. Yeah, I never understood why people made fun of them. It was actually the time that was released, that was very revolutionary. Hey, Mark of the Dragon, welcome in. How are you doing? Wordplay, the slime of the ancient mariner. Once upon a time, a heroic mariner arrived living on a borrowed slime. As in the days of the first slimes, they wasted no slime in executing their own brand of slime and punishment. Behold the hero known as Optimus Slime. Lots of rhyming there.
Damn.
Yeah, I got my wife actually liked Tron Ares, and I tried to get her to watch the original a long time ago, and she wasn't really into the original. But now I'm gonna see if, now that she's seen the latest one, if she'll go back and watch, because there was a lot of references in Legacy to the original, which was cool. I love
They were
when
no
they do that
match
kind of
for us.
thing. Ooh, wow, look at that training. Sword, polearm, close combat. Nice. Yeah, that was a lot. Mark came up with a lot of rhymes there and a lot of tie-ins to different things. Prime Slime Entertainment at its best. Hey Andy, welcome in. How are you doing? Me, yes, I did like Ares. It had more action than I'm used to. I'm not a big fan of action, like superhero type movies, and I'm not saying it was like superhero, but I just don't really care for a lot of action. But because of how well they did with tying in the story and everything, I did enjoy it, which I was surprised because I was very skeptical going in. Blessed by Moody, yes. Good old John Moody. Mark said, and yeah, Tron 1 got flack for the obvious costuming props.
Sorry, I just remembered. I have to go.
Hockey shoulder pads, frisbees, etc., but the rotoscoping and reflective tape couldn't be beat for ambiance. Yeah, I think it was excellent, the original Tron. Miss Spock says, and the story was simple, nothing too complicated, which I liked. Yeah. You're talking about in the third one, right? Because the first one had a pretty complex story. Mark says, even the second one, those light strip suits only lasted a few minutes before the batteries ran out. So every scene had to be like 10 minutes. Oh, really? Wow, that's funny. Yeah, I really liked in the third one the AI tie-in. You know, they did a great job tying concepts in with the time. So it was well done. Time to rest.
Looks like everyone could use a break.
Everyone? You mean you?
They were no match for us.
13. You picked up on that right away, Mr. Spock? Yeah. And they also use some older terms, older mythology things, which is cool.
Alrighty, let's fight.
So yeah. If you like the first one, as long as you're not turned off by a whole lot of action, then you'd probably like the third one. And if you like 90s music, because 9 Inch Nails did the soundtrack, basically. And there is a lot more music in it than in the original.
They were no match
Oh,
for
they
us.
dropped some potions out here for us. Nice. We'll take them. The light cycles were cool. Yeah. Covania says, extra action. Need to have my adrenaline replace my bloodstream. Andy says, Tron wasn't nominated for special effects Oscars because the Academy of Motion Pictures and Arts and Sciences considered its use of computers to be cheating. The Academy's visual effects branch was unfamiliar with the new computer-generated imagery techniques and disqualified the film because it seemed too easy to them, despite the labor-intensive process of creating the effects. Wow. Interesting. I did not know that. Mark says, I work in IT. All my associates at the time appreciated the first movie for its concepts and lore, but we all understood the low-level programming references. Why Bit only said yes, no, because of the binary bit. Yeah, exactly. That's what made it cool.
Sorry,
Here in IT, all the little inside jokes and references, it's a lot of fun. And they used them appropriately. Like I watch, and my wife will watch like a lot of kind of fake crime shows. And I always have to cringe every time I hear them using terms because they're using them completely wrong and taken out of context, and it's like, no, that's not happening. So it's hard for me to enjoy. But Tron used things properly and in a way that could at least work in a fantasy world, which was cool. You computer using cheaters? Yeah, I could see him saying that. Now, how come that guy can hit me, but I can't hit it? Scammer.
They were no match for us.
Nice. Covania says, I am creating a graphical user interface in Visual Basic to track the IP address. You mean like something that they would say on a show? But hey, people even use the terms wrong all the time in IT.
Sorry, I just remembered.
I don't know how many times I heard a coworker say, what's the IPs? I'm like, you mean the addresses? You're not getting the IPs. If you're going to say IPs, say IP addresses or just say addresses. You're not getting the internet protocols. Oh, that's an actual quote, Covania? That's funny. What's that from? That's pretty funny. Mark says, I remember one episode of CSI. Oh, that's what it was? Oh, yeah. Some similar show where an FBI agent triumphantly holds up a device, but we've got their hard drive holding up a power supply. Oh, that's funny.
Damn.
I also, the one thing, and well, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. There was something in Tron Legacy, or not Legacy, Ares that I'm like, that's not how that would happen. I won't ruin it. It was minor anyway. I pee freely. English says, I remember Johnny Mnemonic, like his brain could store all 80 gigabytes, which is basically the size of one game. What year was that? Yeah, that's actually... I don't know if you guys know who Arthur C. Clarke is. He was the writer for 2001 and all the 2000, 2010, 2061, and 3001. He wrote a bunch of other things too. But that's the one thing he got wrong with his predictions in his book. 3001. He said, like in the future, the guy that came back was surprised that the disk space didn't actually increase as much. Like processing power had increased a tremendous amount, but they hit a limit on the storage. And I don't remember what he came up with. It was like a terabyte or less, and it was supposed to be the year 3001. I'm like, you usually get things right. That one, you were way off on. But since he usually got things right, I definitely let that one slide. They did a few not accurate computer things, but it was alright. Yeah, absolutely. So 1995 was Johnny Mnemonic? Yeah, I mean back then, I guess 80 gigabytes was in 1995. I'm trying to think what it would have been acceptable. That would probably have been a pretty good amount for the day. What day was it supposed to be? What year was it supposed to be? Johnny Mnemonic. You need to watch it. It's silly fun, Covania says. Mark says the IT people of the world know the true horror that is the internet. Now a single person could break it, the whole thing, for most of the world by upgrading a routing table they shouldn't touch. Yeah, on the IT crowd, I'm sure some of you guys have seen that. There's a really funny episode with the two IT guys managers, Jen, where they convince her that she's holding the internet, that she's holding the device that has the internet on it. Oh, it's a great episode. Oh, it's supposed to be 2021? The Johnny Mnemonic? Okay. Yeah, well, they were quite a bit off on that one then. Andy says in 95, my computer came with a 800 megabyte hard drive. Okay.
Sorry
I couldn't remember what mine was back then. I remember my first was a 20 megabyte around 85, 1985. And then trying to think of any milestones I had and remembering. I feel like when I got my first gigabyte hard drive, I was just amazed with the amount of space. Probably in the mid 90s. Maybe it says I think they qualified how much a brain actually stores somewhere in the petabyte range. Yeah, and the brain's so different. You can't really compare it. 2021. Oh, you're reading. Okay. Slovenia typed up the premise. He's a mnemonic courier. I see. Yeah. The internet's in the box. You were born in 85, Covania? Mr. Spock said, by 95 I had 8 gigabytes or thereabout. Okay. Saz says I still had a 212 megabyte hard drive in 95. Was that on an Amiga or something though, Saz, or was that a PC?
Everyone, look.
Yeah, I can't remember the space increments either. I can just remember the 20 megabyte in 85. And I remember when we got a CD-ROM drive being blown away that you could fit 500 to 600 megabyte on a CD.
Sorry, I just remembered.
Because when that came out, it was 86, 87 when we were having one. And I just remember, oh my gosh, a whole encyclopedia is on here. On a single disc. That was an unbelievable moment for me. Slovenia says, all I had was gigabytes. Yeah, I'm almost certain that they're wrong about the estimation of a human brain. Almost everything that we come up with in regards to them analyzing something that we know hardly anything about, they're almost always wrong. So I do not trust at all what they're claiming the human brain can hold. It's probably way beyond what they think. Like, way beyond 2,500 terabytes. Based on how it works. You know, it doesn't work at all like a digital medium. Like ones and zeros. Igloo says, I may have said this before, but the brain is designed to absorb data from your sense. But the actual output's like 10 bytes a second. Oh, it was the PC, says. Wow. Yeah, that's low space back then. Hey, Kiffer! Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the raid. We give Kiffer a shout out here. What were you streaming tonight? Are you still on Underrail? Come on. Shout out. Oh, someone just shouted him out. Okay. Thanks so much. Hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. How are you doing? Everyone was excited about Encyclopedia CD-ROMs. Yes. Mark says, every spindle hard drive I've ever owned was provided after drive death by providing strong magnets to mess with. Covania has malware. Too many pop-ups in the brain. And Soda says, so is loss a bad sector? Is memory loss a bad sector, he says? Oh, I gotcha. Still on Underrail, Kiffer says. Spent 2 streams getting to a shop that... Oh, that doesn't exist? Who scammed you? Was it an in-game scam, or was it a hint book scam? But I'm sure your viewers come over here because you've rated me several times, but Just in case you haven't, I stream a lot of retro games. We're playing Wizardry 8, a solo expert Iron Man run. And for Kiffer, he's in Ireland. He's an Irish streamer from Ireland. Well, I guess I could say you're Irish. I don't know if you're 100% Irish. His streams are a lot of fun, guys. He's always getting into philosophical discussions and analyzing all the angles. And the chat always harasses him at the same time, and he harasses the chat. So, plus he plays games at the same time, so it's fun. And if you have to raid and run Kiffer, please do so, because sometimes I know I have to do that as soon as I get done. Igloo says when you look at other languages, sometimes their words just use more syllables, so it sounds faster, which I thought was interesting. Kiffer says chat told me. Oh, chat told you. Semi-true lore. Yep. You can't just trust the chat 100%. As much as everybody tries to help, a lot of times it's a little bit off. Mr. Spock says, I looked it up. 8.4 gigabyte hard drive was around 1998, and I had upgraded from a lowly 220 megabyte on my 92 computer. Okay. Mark says, brains, the whole, oh, it scrolled off. I think he said something about the whole 10% thing. Yeah. You only use 10%. And that went around for a long time. I don't know about CD-ROM took so long to become mainstream for computers, Saztam says. Jimmy says Kiffer is too easy to dupe. Hey, Yor, welcome in. How are you doing? And Severb. Severb's in. Okay, I gotta start some shoutouts here. I'll do Yor first since she just showed up. And then we'll do Severb right after that. Severb's on a 47 stream watch streak. Come on. Twitch, you're failing me here. There we go. Okay. Yor is going through. My understanding is Yor's going through all retro-ish RPGs in chronological order. And he recently completed Champions of Krynn. What are you doing next, Yor? Kiffer says that was an important poem about fire and cattle and birds and warfare. It was topical. You're tired, Yor? Sorry to hear that. Oh, all the ones you have. Okay. So qualifier. Any RPG that Yor has, he's going through chronological order. But the CRPGs are separable from the D&D games because those also include non-RPG games. Right. Yeah, some of the D&D games aren't really RPGs. I gotcha. Okay, let me see if I can shout out Severb yet. Severb has been streaming Baldur's Gate 3. Did it work? Oh, I have to wait for 4 more minutes? That's a scam. All the D&D game run is a subdivision. Yeah. Okay, yours currently on Starflight, 1986. But for D&D, the next one is Dragon Strike. Okay. Draconic dude loves Dragon Strike. Yeah, it is kind of like a flight simulator. Lived and breathed Starflight 2 as a kid, Mark says. Physical map decoder gizmo and all. Okay, thanks for shouting out Sever, whoever did that. Thank you, Mr. Spock. I guess it's per person. Only each person can only shout out so frequently. Yor has never played the second one, but Starflight 1 is one of the earliest games he ever played on an old 1987 monochrome laptop. But it's on the list. Nice. Yeah, we got lots of great streamers here. Great community. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's having fun. Lots of entertainment. Yours says also Protostar. That's unofficially Starflight 3. Okay. Yeah, Severb on the Discord posted a Baldur's Gate 3 character god sheet that he made. In case anybody's into that. I can't remember the name of the character. I know Draforin did not like that character. No, it wasn't Draforin, it was Veru. Veru didn't like that character. Not what Severb had done. He doesn't like the Baldur's Gate 3 writing for the character. So how, if you're still on here, Kiffer, how far into the game are you? Do you know? Underrail? Okay, you don't have a clue. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you were following some guide or if you were playing it blind. Gale, that's the character. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Spock. He says, Gale, the once wizard, high aspirant, Lord of Zeal. Oh no. Kipper says, I think I just murdered some important NPC, but I have no clue. Does the game give you a warning? Like, after you kill him or anything? So you know? No? You just murder someone that's kind of critical and it's like, okay, you'll see what happens later. So it says, did Twitch chat tell you to murder? Yeah, Covania says alternate route unlocked. Yeah, I like when games will kind of give you a warning that you know something's going to be happening. It's like, are you really sure you want to do this? It really helps. Kipper says, no, he was just really hard. And then chat was like, yeah, this is one of the factions. That's funny. Yeah, in Wizardry 6 and 7, typically when you fight an NPC, not all of them are this way, but typically when you fight them, when you meet them, you know that they're an NPC because they want to talk and trade with you and everything. But most of them are kind of hard to kill unless you've really save scummed. So you kind of know that you probably shouldn't be fighting that. Mr. Spock says, I remember Morrowind would straight up tell you after the game was no longer winnable. Okay. Well, that really shouldn't be a thing. A game should not lock you out from winning. Or at least not lock you out from somehow, whether it's completing a main quest or whatever, still able to handle an end person or whatever it is in a different way. There's few NPCs in Baldur's Gate 3 that are literally immortal to protect the main storyline. But there's a whole bunch that you can just straight up murder hobo. Okay. Convenience says, I know one part where it warns you that an action will lead to a game over. Okay. Soda says Lord British was invincible until he wasn't. Yeah. I tried in Ultima 6. I tried killing him. The funniest thing you can do with him in Ultima 6 is you can push him into a treasure chest and pick up the treasure chest and walk around with him and then drop him anywhere. The problem is when you go to talk to him, then it says Lord British, no response. So, like, I tried to once use him to heal because he'll in Wizardry 6 he can heal you fully. So I'm like, oh, let's see if we can push him into a chest and walk around with him and then just release him. He can, but he won't talk to you then. And I thought that was pretty funny. Gale Covania hates the Gale character too. Igloo says that was how Fallout 2 was designed. Some tester really wanted to be able to shoot all the NPCs. And Covania says the main failing of Baldur's Gate 3 is there is no dwarf companion. Not only is it a narrative failing, but a moral one too. And Soda says, I did not know that about Ultima 6. Yeah, the other thing you can do is there's a cannon in the main castle. You can push it around on the map. You can't pick it up, it's too heavy. You can't move it into a chest. But you can physically move it step at a time. So you can get it outside the castle. And it can do, I don't remember the exact damage, but it can do like up to 100 damage. It's got kind of a wild range. And the craziest thing is it doesn't, you can use it outside of combat. So like you don't have to start combat and you can just shoot it. And so I did exploits with that just playing around as a kid. You can kill monsters with it and all kinds of stuff. Short bros and shambles. Does it have gnomes? It doesn't have gnomes or halflings? Wow. That's a scam, Severed. Severed says, I'm making a dwarf character in my next playthrough. Oh, so you can make a character to be a dwarf, halfling, or gnome. You just don't meet NPCs like that. Okay, gotcha. They aren't main companions. Mark says, I think the mechanics of 6's Lord British Immortality was tied to instant regen. So if you could kill him in one shot, you could take him out. No, the Sword of Glass didn't work on him. I tried it. At least not on the PC version. And the Sword of Glass did max damage. Igloo says once they made NPCs essential, it kind of ruined immersion for Bethesda games. Yeah, that is a bit weird, honestly. My opinion, you should be able to kill any NPC and you just have to put up with the consequences. The Golden Run. The dwarf character, yeah. All right, guys, as much as I want to keep chatting, I do have to go. I appreciate the raid there, Kiffer. I'm going to keep it going. Let me see who's streaming, if you're into that. Let's see here. Let's send you. Let's send you over to Herkzina. What's he playing here? Doesn't say the name of the game. So I guess you'll find out. Oh, it's called Outlast? Is that it? Outlast. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.